You're welcome to another episode of DNR Dialogue Talk Show, where we have meaningful conversations on life, personal development, and a lot more. I'm Detolu, and I'm joined by.
Akintoye Rakibat. On today's episode, we'll be talking about identifying your purpose. Let's learn together. Let's get started.
So, before we dive deeper into today's conversation, I would like us to share personal experiences of how we found things that we can call our purpose or passion. Yeah, so in case you don't know, Rakiba brought the idea of DNR Dialogue Talk Show. So, I would love her to tell us how that idea came to play.
To be honest, I've always found myself leading in a small circle, teaching people and encouraging people around me. But the when I actually discovered my purpose was when I actually became the deputy governor of my department. It was not just about the role or the title, but it was a mirror which really reflected on who I was becoming because it made me to learn how to lead with compassion and also ability to stay stronger under pressure. Then I continue to move higher. Then concerning the day and how dialogue talk show, I saw a lot of videos online. Then the one I really love most was your view, which I told you the other day, the
Yeah.
way they interact and talk very well with people. So I was able to speak with my voice, not just my voice, but also to inspire, educate, and enlighten people. Little, what about you?
So one thing I'll call that is my purpose or passion, biggest passion right now is my podcast, The Loose Corner. And what made me started that podcast was because I had a major setback in life, and I did not want young adults like me to go through the things I've experienced. So I'm like, what about I started talking about things that young adults would like things that young adults faces. So when they listen to it, they will know, okay, I should not take this step. This is the right thing to do. So I started talking about failure. I talked about relationship. I talked about adulting. Talked about emotional intelligence. All those things that would like a guidebook for every young adult. So that's what inspired Police Corner. So I would like to know how can societal expectations and pressure lead one to question their purpose in life?
Societal expectation can make people feel pressured in terms of living a certain way of life. Like, for example, choosing a specific career, like we discussed earlier on our episode, one of our episodes,
Yeah.
generational gap, that there are some people that see that some career are more respectable in society in
Yeah.
terms of doctor, lawyer, and also getting married at a certain age. Some people see or feel that a lady must get married latest at the age of 25, which is not supposed to be, or meeting unrealistic standards.
Standard.
So if they are unable to meet with this expectation, their value and interest does not meet with this expectation, they tend to start questioning themselves, then they feel unsure about their purpose in life. So that's where confusion will set in. They'll be like, should I be pleasing people or be true with themselves? That's the consequences if an individual is unable to identify his or her purpose in life.
um, One of the potential consequences of not having a clear sense of direction or not being able to identify your purpose in life is that such persons feel unfulfilled. They'll be like, oh, everybody around me has something going for them. Like you state the instance of marriage, where everybody around me, all my age mates are getting married, everybody has a job, everybody have something that they can hold accountable, that these are things that they are doing. So that person that does not have a clear sense of purpose feel unfulfilled. And when they feel unfulfilled, it makes them overthink. And when you start overthinking, things like anxiety and depression start to set in. And most times, even if they have something going for them, say, okay, they have a job or they have something that they are doing, sure. But since that is not their purpose, that they still feel that, oh, I don't have a direction, they will still question. They'll be that place where they are, they will not be satisfied with it and they'll feel stagnant. So it is very important and essential for you to have a clear sense of purpose in life. Yeah, to have a direction. And if you don't have anything going for you right now, it's not a problem. It's still chill. But make sure that in the long run, you have something that you live for. Passion and purpose, they are two different things. Yeah. And I think passion comes before purpose. So I want you to tell us, do you think one's passion can help you to discover your purpose?
Yes, because passion is like a compass which guides us towards the direction that brings more interest in us. It draws us to our interest and also it brings joy to us. So through this purpose, that's when you find your work. That's when you find purpose. That's when purpose comes in. So passion is energy, while purpose is direction. When the
Hmm.
both of them come together, it brings a very big difference in the lives of people. How can people discover their hidden talents and strengths in life?
Okay, that's a good question. Because people used to ask me, people used to tell me, you're lucky, oh, you have things that you can do. Me, I don't have any talent, I don't have
Mm,
any hobbies, I don't have this. So what I used to tell them is, first thing you have to look inward. Yeah, what is the best thing
for you.
that you can do? Yeah, that you know that I can do this thing perfectly well. So that is one way to identify those your hidden talent and strengths. So by seeking feedback, by asking people, like, "Okay, someone talks to me now and I say, okay, do this, do that. Check your hidden strengths. Sorry, check what is best for you, things that you can do best. Yeah, that's seeking feedback from me. So seeking feedback is one way to discover your hidden talents. Another thing is to reflect on your past experiences. When I was little, I used to write. I would just write,
Draw.
draw, all this kind of thing, but I never took it seriously. There are things I've done, and now I'm building on those things. So those are like my previous accomplishments that are now working for me. So another way to discover your hidden talent and strength is to reflect on those things that you've done before and you've accomplished before. And lastly, even if you don't have anything that is going for you that you've thought about it, there's nothing that is sticking. Try new things, try new hobbies, and eventually one will stick. So we've established that having a passion would push you a step closer to your purpose. So how can people leverage their strengths, their passion, their talents in achieving their goals and finding purpose in life?
I strongly believe that our strength is a foundation for achieving a goal and discovering our purpose in life. As a leader, you have to make sure that you help people, you make decisions, and also help people around you generally. Then you support people in terms of when they are down. So with this, it helps me to stay focused, remain resilient, and also be determined. So I continue to work on this purpose, which not only by leading, but also it helped me to know that okay, I'm impacting people's life positively. What are the common obstacles that might prevent someone from pursuing their purpose in life?
The first obstacle that would prevent someone from pursuing their purpose in life is fear. A lot of people question themselves, oh, this is not I want to start now. What if I fail? What if I don't make profits? What if this? What if that? Instead of them to have a positive mindset that what if I succeed? What if I try this and it blows up? Yeah. So the first thing is fear. Another thing is self-doubt. They question themselves, am
Can
I
I?
good enough for this? Can I do this? Are you sure that this one, that one? Like for instance, when I started podcasting in 2021. I was very, very shy of the camera. It's just now that I'm standing for camera. I chose podcasting because it was audio content. It felt like my comfort zone. Nobody can see me, that kind of thing. So that was why I chose podcasting. And that time when I started, podcasting was now visual content. Like now that everybody's podcast is now video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had self-doubt, but I was able to overcome it and do other things. So and lastly is expectation, external expectation to be
Oh,
precise. Yeah, what will people say? Yeah, what will people say when I start this? Or everybody around me is doing this. I be that's what me sure I should do. You getting influenced by other
yes.
people would delay you from finding and identifying what you are eventually meant to do. How can one overcome self-doubt and build confidence in their abilities?
The first one is you have to speak kindly to yourself. Like you said the other time that some people are always saying, can you, can you, can you?
Yeah,
Like be positive, positive word of affirmation. Like say it into your life. Don't say that can I do this? Can I make it in life? Try. Even if you fail, you know that it's still a process. You are
yeah.
learning from it. Another one is keep track of your progress and mistakes in life.
Mm.
Because as you are making progress, you write it down, oh, these are the things I've achieved. Then you try to celebrate yourself in a small way. Then the mistake you've also made, you can go back to it. Oh, this is how I make this mistake. Then you try to improve on it. And the last one is surround yourself with positive people.
Yeah,
There
very
are a lot of
important.
people, they don't surround themselves with positive people. People that will always bring them down. That's the people that they surround themselves with. When you surround yourself with positive people, people that will say encourage you to do better, oh, you
Yeah.
can do it, you can make it in life, you can achieve it, and also they celebrate you. But not people that they are always jealous of you.
Mhm.
So try to surround yourself with positive people. So how can you cultivate a growth mindset and remain open to new opportunities and experience?
The first thing is to embrace challenges. Yeah, there was some people say run from challenges. Embrace challenges. See every avenue, every opportunity as a means to learn. Even when you do something and you fail at it, see it, speak the lessons, continue, pick yourself up and continue. So embrace challenges. There's some people that will say, oh, they will tell them, okay, Rocky, but I help you to see a job at somewhere.
I
That
can't
thing
do
is too,
it.
I can't do it, it's too hard, that kind of thing. They run from challenges. They want something very soft, something easy, something that they can just do at the comfort of their space. Yeah. So embrace challenges. It will help you to have a growth mindset. And lastly, you should focus on progress, not perfection. Not say, okay, I'm okay. You say we should live for our purpose. Now I've tried it, it's not working. Don't focus on perfection. Nobody gets perfect on the first trial. Just make sure you keep doing it. Practice make perfect. So continue doing it. Progress before perfection. We've come to the end of another amazing episode. Thank you for staying tuned to this time. We hope you enjoyed our conversations and you learned from it.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next episode. Bye.